Hi guys, long time no see, about a week. Got a few pickups that I've made the last week I guess. 3 current gen ones and 9 retro ones, so it's kind of good that I'm getting back into the retro thing. 8 actually, tell a lie, just counted them. So let's get the 360 ones out of the way first. 2 360 ones. First one, Bad Company, Gold Edition. So pretty pleased with this. Now I did have Bad Company back in the day, you know, like 2 years ago, whenever it was. It wasn't the gold editions, it was a standard version, but it's pretty much the same thing. The only difference, I guess, is the front, gold edition with the gold hand grenade, and the little slipcase, again, with the gold. So boxing complete, as you'd probably expect, with a little poster in there as well. So not bad, another one for the collection. Now Bad Company 2, I love that game, I've got that on the PS3. Obviously, maybe one day, for the sake of the collection, I'll get it on the 360 as well. But for now, Bad Company Gold Edition on 360, Bad Company 2 on the PS3. The second game I've got for the 360, and I've wanted to get it for a while. It's a bit of almost like a novelty game, really. But I used to like this back in the day. How many times am I going to say back in the day in this video? Anyway, here it is. It's kind of fun. Legends of WrestleMania. Now, when I say I was a fan, very briefly in like kind of the early 90s, maybe a year or two maximum, I kind of enjoyed it. Now, I haven't watched it for years. It's ridiculous. But it's kind of fun to play, like, you know, as the Ultimate Warrior, the British Bulldog, Bret the Hitman Hart, or Hulk Hogan, whoever. You know, they're all kind of in there. I have played it very briefly. Actually, it was a little bit rubbish, I've got to be honest. But I don't know, I'll try it again. It's kind of fun playing as the old characters, but the actual gameplay was pretty useless. Now for the PS3, I picked up another game, Killzone 2. Now I had this when it pretty much came out, and I did like it, but there's something weird about it. It was like, even though it's kind of seen as, I guess, a grade A title for the PS3, it's one which I always go back to, but I always don't quite like. There's something wrong with it. I don't know whether the controls are like too heavy. You know, when you're controlling these characters, it feels really bulky, which I guess is kind of realistic because they're heavily armoured kind of soldiers and what have you. But it just, maybe that's an excuse. Maybe there's just something wrong with the controls. It doesn't feel quite right. And even though I constantly would buy this and then get rid of it and then buy it again because I felt I needed to have it, because like as if I was missing something, I would just, I don't know. There's something about this game which just isn't as good as what it should be. But there's something about it which keeps making me wanting to buy it. Maybe it's because I want to like it more than I actually should. I don't know. Now, in terms of the single-player game, I've still only completed the first couple of missions, I think. So I've not spent enough time with it. But I do find it just a little bit frustrating. But everyone praises it, the magazines anyway. So I'll try and get into it again for the 10,000th time, actually. Anyway, so now back onto the retro games, and I picked up some games. I was really pleased with this deal. I picked them up for, I think it was $11. It's at about 7 quid, something like that. Really pleased, and it's going to get me started onto these, which I'm excited about. And they are Genesis games, or Mega Drive, whatever you want to say. So let's start, actually, speaking of Mega Drive, let's start with this, because this one's Winter Olympics. And as you can probably see, on the front, Mega Drive. Which I thought was unusual. I mean, it's got this sticker on the front there. It says, for play on Sega Genesis and Sega Mega Drive. Now, when I had this in the UK, whenever it came out, at 93, apparently, 93, 94, I could have sworn the PAL version, which I guess this is anyway, because it's a Mega Drive, also had this sticker on. So whether it wasn't intended to be released over in America, and then it did at the last minute, so they stuck that sticker on rather than change the artwork, I don't know. So it's kind of weird. So I've got a Mega Drive game that I picked up in America, which is weird. So anyway, box of instructions. Conditions, alright, I guess. Could be cleaned up a little bit. Now the next one, never heard of this. Not really my cup of tea, but in fact I've just noticed it's got a little rip at the back. Not pleased with that actually, but it doesn't matter. Barney's Hide and Seek game. I mean, yeah. Least said about that the better. Box of instructions. Pause for a cup of tea. With a bit of Pet Shop Boys in the background. Can you ask any more? I tell you. Right, next one up. DJ Boy. Again, you know, put it the right way, would help. Never heard of it. Excellent graphics on the back. Not. Box of instructions. There's one or two that aren't box of instructions, I think. Annoyingly, one of the ones I really wanted to have instructions doesn't. So that's that one. Next one up, I used to have this one when it came out, back in the day, let's say it again. Tasmania. Pretty good game, platform game. Nothing absolutely amazing, but, you know, pretty decent. Again, I never know how well these graphics screenshots kind of show at on the computer, but probably can't really see that because of the gloss. Either way. Next one up, I used to love this. It's probably aged significantly. Box with instructions, and that's Mercs. You know, bit of a shoot 'em up there, similar to like the likes of Ikari Warriors and I guess I don't know what else. Warzone that I used to have on the Amiga and the Atari ST, and what else was there? Well, you know what I mean. Them kind of games. So, really looking forward to playing that one. Next one up is, I used to have this on the Super Nintendo. And this comes in like kind of a cardboard box thing. And it's Bubsy the Bobcat. Kind of a fun sort of little platform game. Similar, if you like, to a Sonic. I think that's what they were kind of intending. But it didn't really work out. Got the instructions, got a little postcard there. It's quite ridiculous. Yeah, can you see that? Yeah. And then weirdly in this box is an instruction manual for the Super Nintendo mouse, which is kind of weird. I don't know what that's doing in there. So if you need the instructions to a mouse, a Super Nintendo mouse, give me a shout, because I've got it. I'll trade it for a Neo Geo AES. Yeah. Now, if anyone wants it, give me a shout. Okay. Next one up, Revenge of Shinobi. Brilliant game back in the day. Again, back in the day, that's 4 times. This one doesn't come without instructions. It doesn't come with instructions, I should say. Stick my teeth in. But it's still very good, and I've always kind of loved the artwork. It's nothing amazing, but I just always like a bit of a sticker on the front. Obviously, I'll take that off. Decent game. And then the best one for me out of this bundle, Golden Axe 2. Pleased with that. And remember, I got all this for like $11. I'm really pleased. And Golden Axe is a bit of a landmark game, a bit of a favourite of mine. To get Golden Axe 2, you know, for essentially probably what works out about 70 pence, maybe even less, bargain. So there you go. So that's it, guys. There's 8 Mega Drive games, Genesis, whatever, 2 360, 1 PS3. I'm getting back into the retro buzz with my Mega Drive games on Genesis. So I'm pleased with that, and let's get some more. So until next time, take care, see you later.